Guys, we're smoking a whole turkey on our Ninja Woodfire Grill today. I'm gonna have you prepared for the best turkey you've ever had. Well, guys, what did we do to get to this point? We already set up the bird yesterday. Basically a simple spatchcock bird, right? We took out the backbone, got it spatchcocked, cleaned it all up. We made a little compound butter. So we got some rosemary, some thyme, some sage. And then we used a little barbecue seasoning in there. This is Uncle Steve's competition bird shake. We're making a bird, might as well use it, right? Right. So we put a little of that in the compound butter, mixed it all up, made sure it was ready to roll. And then we started stuffing the butter underneath the skin. So we used our fingers, got in there, separated the skin from the meat on the breast, on the thighs, and the legs, all that stuff. Started stuffing that butter in there, right? Got it nice and full. So about 2 sticks worth of butter, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little less. And then we set it up for dry brine. Okay, and that's simply sprinkling the bird with kosher salt all over the skin, back side, front side. And then we put it in the fridge overnight, uncovered. So it got some of that cold air circulating on it. Let that salt absorb in, pull out some of that moisture, but bring back some of that flavor. So this bird is gonna be ready to roll. Our birdie seasoned up, what do you say? Get a little of this, well, I'm gonna flip this over quickly, because we wanna season the inside. The other thing is we want to bend these wing tips back so they don't burn. I'm going to give it a quick spray down of the avocado oil. We'll go in with our barbecue rub. Not going too heavy, just adding the flavor. Now we'll go down with it. Get that seasoning on. Just a light dusting. We ain't get too crazy over here. All right. There's plenty of flavors going on in that bird that we don't need to get crazy. Twin TempSpike plus thermometers in there. These are the Bluetooth thermometers. You know I use my TempSpikes all the time, but we want to make sure that we're cooking to the right temperatures on these. So we'll have one in the leg, we'll have one in the breast. We'll keep track of the temps as we go with our app that comes along with it. It's 500 feet of range, so we're good to go. Coming and going here. We'll set the app to the normal poultry setting, but I'm going to be keeping track of it. So when it gets to about 160 or so, I'm going to pull the bird off the wood fire and we're going to let it rest. Always let the turkeys rest when you get them either out of the oven, off the smoker, off the grill, whatever you're doing. You got to let them rest for 20 minutes at least. Let all those juices reabsorb, all those muscle fibers kind of chill out. Because otherwise, if you cut into that bird right off the smoker, the juices would go everywhere. You end up with some dry birdie. We're going to set this up on the smoker setting at 350. I go hot and fast with my birds because I want that skin to get a little crispy on top, and just works out a little bit better for me. Low and slow, you end up with rubbery skin. No one wants that, okay? So 350, and I'll put the Celsius right here. Let's see if I could line it up right. This turkey is right between 11 and 12 pounds. This is gonna fit on my Woodfire XL. You have the regular Woodfire, I drop it down, try to find like a 9-pound turkey, or you may have to do a little tetrising and surgery on it to get it to fit if you got a bigger bird. We're gonna be using our Smokin Pecan pellets on this cook because they're the best pellets out there, made from pecan shells, right? So they burn cleaner, they burn longer, and we need a little extra smoke on this bad boy, right? We want a nice smoky turkey. Team, we're out here, we got the grill plate on there. If you got a little roasting rack or whatever you wanna put on there, you can, but I'm just rolling with that. Hitting the power button, smoker mode, we're going to 350, right? Time should only take less than 2 hours, but I'm gonna put 3 hours just in case. Come on, you can do it. There we go. All right, so 350, 3 hours. It will not take 3 hours, so don't take that as gospel, it's just in case, okay? Hit start, let it go through the ignition process, and that's it. We'll see you in a sec. All right, y'all. Smoke is rolling. Time to get the birdie on. We have the birdie on. I moved the probes just so it doesn't mess with the top here. You can see there were some points that was hidden when I was trying to shut this thing. So we had to do a little surgery. I took off the little knuckles on the drumsticks. We kind of tucked them underneath the thighs. Sometimes you got to surgery it a little bit to make it fit, but I think we got there, right? Proof is in the pudding. Can we shut the lid? We can shut the lid. So we are styling and profiling. We're gonna pull this at 160 in the breast, and we'll take it inside, let it rest. And okay, our breast is up to temp right now. It is temping out at 162. Look at that bird. Flavors on that bad boy. The color. Ooh, you know you want one. All right, so we got our little cutting board over on the side here. Let's go ahead and get this bad boy off. We're gonna let the bird rest for about 20 minutes, then we'll chop into it when we're back in the studio. So when you spatchcock a bird, cutting it, trimming it, whatever, is really simple, especially you've taken out the backbone already. So it's easy just to cut those legs and thigh pieces off. Now you got your bat wing turkey here. And my easiest way is taking your knife and just guiding it down the breastbone and then kind of circling it around. And then come in from this side. You guys can see the board is just covered in juices. All right. And you got a nice, perfect piece of breast right there. And I'll just take it and slice down. You got your beautiful slices against the grain. Get a little closer, you can see how juicy that is. You see underneath the skin, you got those herbs. We're all carved up. You got the legs, thighs separated, or wings up top. That beautiful breast. Y'all, the turkey is done. I mean, you can see the juice is dripping, baby. Do it because I love you.